Robert, we have some interesting news coming in from Fabrizio and some other stories about the goalkeeper situation, with terms being agreed with both San LAMMENS and EMI Martinez. We'll be going through all the latest news, talking about the latest goalkeepers. And listen, all we know is Manchester United are going to sign a goalkeeper, whether that is LAMMENS, whether that is Martinez. The expectation is Manchester United will be bringing one in before the transfer window closes tomorrow. Now, it's a big position that we've needed. We've only been needed a goalkeeper for a long time. Now we'll go through it chronologically with all the news that has come in. So listen, it came in earlier from the Telegraph, from Mike McGrath in the Telegraph. He has said Manchester United made an improved offer for San LAMMENS down to the player, and the medical can be taken today if he agrees to join Manchester United. Inquiries over EMI Martinez as a contingency include talks over potential of Jadon Sancho going the other way. Aston Villa also asked about LAMMENS, so we got that. And then obviously Fabrizio had his exclusive, saying Manchester United make new approach with Aston Villa for EMI Martinez. Talks ongoing for San LAMMENS, while Manchester United want to be ready if deal collapses with less than 48 hours to go. A new approach for Martinez took place with Villa and his camp. Then we had this coming from Simon Stone, who again only really reports stuff like if he's been sourced by the club, and he said EMI Martinez is back on United's radar and they're considering making a move for him before the transfer deadline. Manchester United are leaning towards signing EMI Martinez and have gone quiet on San LAMMENS since last night and are working to get Martinez deal done. Aston Villa in advanced talks with Diogo Costa as a replacement. Then we've had an hour ago now, Manchester United have agreed personal terms to Martinez and approached Aston Villa. As exclusive reveal this morning, debut is on the option for Manchester United if LAMMENS doesn't happen. Talks are well underway. So listen, what I'm interested to see is what is happening. Who is the first choice? I understand we need to have two players that we want to sign, but whoever the priority is, just go out and get them. Yes, obviously it could be a sort of ploy by Manchester United to get Antwerp to lower their price, because obviously they want 25 million and United are not willing to pay that. Or also United could just generally be interested in signing San LAMMENS. For me, what I would go do, I would go with Martinez. Yes, there's obviously concerns about him, but in terms of what Manchester United need, we need a leader, we need a quality goalkeeper, and we need someone who is already established, and that is EMI Martinez. He's had multiple years experience in the Premier League. He's played in the Champions League, and he's a very, very vocal keeper. Again, is someone who's very, very good at claiming crosses. Distribution is very, very good, and he is a very, very good shot stopper. I think with Manchester United, what we do need is we need experience. We can't go out. Listen, LAMMENS could be the perfect keeper, and maybe in 2-3 years you go and get him, but he will cost a lot of money. I think right now you have to go for the experience option, someone who has already done it in the Premier League, someone who we know what we're going to get. Yes, we might get a few mistakes, but he's a significant improvement on what we already have, and he made it clear that he want to join. Personal terms have been agreed. Obviously, Aston Villa have made a formal approach for San LAMMENS. He's the main target alongside Diogo Costa in case Martinez leaves. Manchester United are in talks with Villa for Martinez, and Aston Villa now thinking of LAMMENS. So listen, we're going to get either one of LAMMENS or Martinez. To be honest, I'm happy with either. I would prefer to get Martinez. As I said, he's more experienced, he has that more quality. Again, there could be concerns over the wages and all that stuff, but the fact that personal terms are agreed, it doesn't really make that a problem. Manchester United know we were needed a goalkeeper, and I think what we've seen so far from the goalkeepers is absolutely correct. Now, I don't think we will bring in a midfielder. I think our only bit of business now will be us bringing in a goalkeeper, which again, I think a goalkeeper probably does seem more of a priority right now than a midfielder. But yeah, listen, Martinez, I think he has a very, very good skill set. He's Premier League experience. He's got that quality. He's already established. Whereas LAMMENS, again, he's relatively inexperienced. Again, could take him time to adapt, which again is not something Manchester United need. But listen, it certainly is an interesting conversation to have. I mean, what will the price be for Martinez? Because I remember before it was quoted, I think 50 million, 40 to 50 million. Obviously, United have had talks with Aston Villa before, at the start of the transfer window about EMI Martinez. So is that a deal that United are just going back to kind of get that deal done? To be honest, I'd be really, really happy with Martinez. I think he is the sort of quality of goalkeeper that Manchester United need right now. And you look at what Onana and Bayern have done so far at United, like, it's been very, very poor. I think Martinez immediately upgrades the goalkeeping department. Ideally, you would want to bring in both LAMMENS and Martinez to get rid of Bayern Onana, but that's not going to happen in one window. It's just not feasible, and I think Manchester United understand and kind of know that we need to get rid of him, Onana, and I think that's what will happen next summer. But I think we're bringing one keeper for now. I think what you do is you bring Martinez in for the next couple of years, and then you look at to go and replace him with another keeper. But yeah, I think he's established. Yes, he's got a mistake in him, and yes, he might not be the perfect fit, and he could have attitude problems. But there's no doubt he'd be a significant upgrade on what Manchester United currently have with Onana and Bayern. So for me, this in terms of agree with both. United are negotiating with both just in case the other one doesn't get done. I think that's just a smart move to make. We've obviously identified the goalkeeper as a priority position, and now we have to go out and get it. Again, what I'm thinking at the moment is United have gone in for LAMMENS. Maybe don't want to pay the price, and now we're talking to Martinez to see if they can get a deal done there. So yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully though, we get in a goalkeeper by the end. I'd be happy with either. I think they're both two good options. They're both quality players, and they would massively improve Manchester United, especially what we do have in the goalkeeping department at the moment. Let's see what happens.